Hey there, readers. It's me again. I'm back with that second read aloud I told you I would post. I moved to my front yard for this read aloud, so hopefully you can see everything okay. I moved to the front yard because I think my recycling guy might come down the road while we're reading the story. Or he may not, but if he does, we might stop and take a moment to wave and say hello. I have a book today called We Recycle. This is a nonfiction book that's going to teach us about how we can protect and take care of our Earth on Earth Day and every other day of the week. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you learn maybe some things that you can be doing at home to help protect Earth. Or maybe you'll notice that you are already doing some of these things. All right, here we go. It's called We Recycle. It's by Torrey Maloof. Now, just like almost all nonfiction books, we're going to start with that table of contents where it tells us if we want to learn about something specific, which page to go to. But today, we're going to read the whole thing because I want to learn all there is to learn about recycling. It says, where does it go? You have a piece of trash, so you throw it away. This girl throws away her trash. She's throwing a bottle of water into this trash can. So, where does it go? Where does the trash go? Well, most trash goes to something called a landfill. The dump. A landfill is also called a dump. More trash is brought into the landfill. Do you see all that garbage going into the landfill? It's a lot of garbage, guys. What will happen when there's no room for landfills? Where will all the trash go then? This trash is spilling out of a garbage can. Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever wondered what happens when there's no more room for all of our trash? Then what? This is why it's important that we do three things: reduce, reuse, or recycle. We do not want Earth covered in trash, so we must work hard to keep it clean. These boys are cleaning up the beach. These kids pick up trash. Have you ever done that? Have you ever just gone out for a walk, taken maybe a bag with you and a glove, and just picked up trash? Be a great activity to do today if you have some time and a parent that can go with you. One way to help do our part is to reduce trash. That means make less trash. Reduce trash by using cloth bags for shopping. So when you go to the grocery store, instead of getting the plastic bags, bring your own cloth bag. Or better bottles. Pour your drinks into bottles that you can wash and use again. So instead of buying lots and lots of plastic water bottles, you can reuse your own bottles and wash them at home. We can also reuse items. This means to use an item more than once. You could give clothes that are too small to someone else who can wear them. It says donations. Do you ever donate your clothes? We actually have lots of donation boxes in our house right now. Since we've been home, we've been collecting clothes that don't fit, or that my girls don't wear anymore, or that me or Mr. Crawford don't wear anymore, and we're putting them in boxes to donate, hoping maybe someone else can reuse them. You can make something new out of something old. You can reuse old things to make new things. This is a wind chime made out of old spoons and forks. I think this is a great idea to make something new out of something old. Very creative. I wonder if you can think of something new you could make out of something old in your house. A great way to help is to recycle. This means to turn one thing into another. These things can be recycled. So if you look closely, there's a milk carton, an egg carton in there, some things that can be recycled. These kids help sort things that can be recycled. So they have tubs and they're sorting. There's some glass and some plastic, some newspapers. Help Earth. We want to help our Earth, right? It is important that we keep Earth clean. It is our only home. What will you do to help? This boy helps by recycling. This family recycles plastic bottles. Do you recycle? Do you ever put your plastic or paper items or glass items in separate bins so that when they go out for garbage day, they also can be picked up for recycling instead of garbage? That's one thing that we do here at our house to help Earth, is that we also have a recycling bin, and we put our plastic and our paper and our glass and anything else in there that can be recycled so that it doesn't go to the landfill. We reuse old items, like especially clothes. We use a lot of clothes. I have 3 daughters, so they share. When one grows out of it, the next one wears it. We also stopped buying small plastic water bottles, and we got a big giant water cooler, and it has a big glass bottle that sits on top that we take in and have refilled every so many weeks. And so now we put water in our own water bottles that we wash daily, and hoping that that will keep all of those water bottles out of the oceans and out of our landfills, because it takes a really long time for those water bottles to break down. At the end of this nonfiction book, it says, "Let's do science," and I will take pictures of these little experiments, and I will attach them to the end of this video. So if you want to maybe possibly try a little Earth Day experiment, you can do that as well. This book also has a glossary and an index, just like most nonfiction books. And at the very end, it says, "Your turn." It says, "Recycle it." This is a challenge. It says, "We challenge you to label 3 boxes, paper, glass, and plastic. For 1 week, place trash that can be recycled into those boxes. How many items can you recycle in 1 week? Make a list." So if you're not already recycling, this is something that maybe you could do. How do I know if I'm recycling? Well, I will tell you this. If you have a container at your house, it might look like a garbage can, or it might look like a bucket like this, but it has these 3 arrows, that means recycle. If your family is putting stuff in these bins, you are recycling. Reduce, reuse, recycle. 3 things that we can do at home to help keep our Earth safe and keep our Earth healthy, just like we're staying home to keep ourselves safe and healthy. So happy Earth Day. Maybe do a little Earth Day project today. Pick up some trash, do a little recycling, plant a plant. All of those things are great for our Earth. Enjoy this beautiful day. Do some reading and writing outside if you have time, and I will be back tomorrow with another Read Aloud. Have a great Earth Day. See you soon.